Hi class, welcome to week 6 of this course. You have made it to the final week. I hope it feels good. You're very close to the end. Your final research paper in and of itself should be very, very close to being done. You've gotten a lot of help along the way and feedback from a peer this past week. There were a couple students that did drop this course last week, actually, so there are a few of you that may not receive feedback, and I apologize for that. But otherwise, you have a little bit of that additional information to incorporate and make some final edits, and at least that will save you a little bit of time this week. That a lot of that's already created for you. The chapters this final week in this course that we'll be focusing on are neurodevelopmental and neurocognitive disorders. So we'll be looking at autism spectrum disorder, and we'll be looking at intellectual disability and what are some of the similarities and differences, and the biological aspects and the sociocultural aspects of those disorders, and how they tend to communicate with others. There are qualifying factors to be able to be diagnosed with those as an adult and other things that we kind of need to see in regards to functioning. So we'll be focusing on a lot of that. In addition, we'll be going into a little more depth on ethical challenges for mental health providers. We'll be looking at some of the statutes and laws state by state, especially in regards to consent and confidentiality, and just some gray areas. And there's a lot of unique ethical dilemmas that we can certainly be faced with. We're often balancing how to be beneficent and trying to make sure that we're doing no harm and giving the best care that we can. But sometimes we are in predicaments in certain situations. So you'll be challenged in your paper this week, in your second paper this week, to kind of come up with some examples or case studies of a situation where you might be in something like that, and to incorporate elements of the reading in regards to the 5 influences. As usual, you'll have a discussion post due Thursday at midnight, and then your 2 papers on Saturday. Since I will be submitting final grades next week, please do your best to get everything on time. Really, only on a case-by-case basis can I accept late work this final week, and at the very, very latest, it would have to be Monday night. That way I can make sure all of your grades are accurate and submitted properly. It's been a joy working with all of you, learning more about you through your papers and your life examples that you've brought to your work. And I wish you all the best luck in your future academic endeavors, and hope that you continue bringing so much heart and critical thinking to whatever you do moving forward. I wish you the best this week, and I look forward to reading your work. Thank you. Bye.